In an increasingly globalized world, it has never been easier, or some say harder, to choose where to do business. Starting a new business or expanding your company into a new market can be risky, and the right destination can make all the difference. In 2021, technological skills are some of the most sought after, yet this is one area where supply still hasn't matched the demand in many developing economies. Therefore, it's no wonder there's such high demand in the technology field, and in this video I'll tell you about the 5 countries that are among the top locations, not just for startups or SMEs, but specifically those in the tech industry in 2021. To start off, we have the United States of America. We cannot talk about technology hubs without mentioning the USA. Whilst there's exceptional potential all over the world, areas such as Silicon Valley in the US are home to half of all the companies in the Fortune 100, meaning that international businesses that really want to tap into the expertise, creativity, and skills, and some of the brightest minds and most energetic entrepreneurs should really consider exploring this field. Initial costs and barriers may not be the best, especially when compared to places like the UK, but the massive amount of resources, capital, and talent available to tech companies makes the US a prime location. Setting up your new company in the US will make you a neighbor to tech giants such as Google, Microsoft, Dell, Uber, Airbnb, Amazon, PayPal, and the list goes on and on. Not to mention, US consumers are some of the most educated ones when it comes to using technology. Next, let's talk about Switzerland. Switzerland is one of the most economically and politically prosperous nations in the world. A country at the forefront of innovation due to its highly competitive SMEs that dominate the economy. It's becoming increasingly known as a financial center, but more importantly for tech companies, as a hub for cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. Recently, the government in Switzerland reduced market penetration barriers, making it easier for new companies to set up and operate successfully in the country. It's predicted that in the next few years, Switzerland will face a big staff shortage in the technology world. Whilst this may sound discouraging to some, it actually reflects the technological advancement and excess demand for software developers, app developers, and IT professionals in the country. Next, let's talk about the United Kingdom. In the past 2 years, you would not have heard the mention of the UK without also hearing about Brexit. Despite the uncertainty regarding the future of the country in this post-Brexit world, the UK arguably remains the European leader for attracting tech startups and SMEs. In 2020, it saw a 60% increase of new tech company registrations. Also, the UK government offers a lot of corporation benefits in terms of tax cuts and visas when it comes to operating your business in the country. Unlike the US, the UK is one of the easiest and cheapest countries to start a new company. Registering your company here only costs you about 10 British pounds, which is equivalent to 15 US dollars, whereas it'll cost you over 500 US dollars in the US. However, similar to the US market, consumers in the UK are advanced and open to trying new things. Now, let's move on to the Asia Pacific region and talk about Hong Kong. Whilst China has one of the largest numbers of tech companies in the world and is considered a leader in technology in the Asia Pacific region, Hong Kong is arguably one of the fastest growing tech states in 2021. With strong research and development capabilities, excellent infrastructure support for industry players, and robust intellectual property protection, Hong Kong is quickly becoming a hub for technology firms in this part of the world. The Hong Kong government's initiatives have played a major part in nurturing a conducive environment for technology companies and boosting their innovative capacity. Some of these include offering low interest loans and advice to any tech startups in the country. In 2020, Invest Hong Kong's startup survey reported a 51% increase in the number of startups from 2017. And finally, let's talk about South Korea. Known for its deep-rooted and highly developed digital interface, South Korea has earned a reputation as a leading global technology center. It is a leader in electronics, digital displays, and mobile phones, with many tech and consumer goods giants based in the country, including Samsung, LG, Hyundai, and more. The country's aggressive technological approach is mainly due to its government's commitment to drive this sector. It invests heavily into innovative technologies such as 5G network, artificial intelligence, big data, and cybersecurity. With the world's fastest internet speeds and the third most broadband internet users, it continues to keep its reputation as a global ICT powerhouse. According to the World Health Organization, 2/3 of the world's population will be residing in urban cities in about 35 years. The demand of such an increase can only be met with the aid of cutting-edge technology. Technology will not only help with food production, but also provide employment opportunities to people and a source of income. Cities at the forefront of technology further bring venture capital investment into the country and, as a result, lead to economic prosperity and increase in standards of living.